with me, Salsabila Khairunnisa, with news program on the topic of coronavirus. Coronavirus, Starbucks has closed 2,000 Chinese branches. Starbucks has closed half of its outlets in China to protect its staff and support government effort to contain the coronavirus. The coffee shop chain warned that the rapidly expanding infection is likely to affect its financial performance. Starbucks has almost 300 outlets in China, making the company's largest market outside the US. The number of deaths from the virus has risen to more than 130 and almost 6,000 confirmed infection. Starbucks chief executive Kevin Johnson said the firm was navigating a very dynamic situation. The firm told Wall Street analysts that it had been planning to upgrade its annual profit forecast after a better than expected first quarter performance, but decided against changing its projection due to the virus. Opened its first China store in Beijing in January 1999. Chinese sales account for about 10% of Starbucks' global revenue, making the country its most important global growth engine. Highlights the major challenge facing global corporations from the spread of the deadly virus. Same news, Apple boss Tim Cook has said his company is closely monitoring the coronavirus outbreak, which has clouded its forecast for upcoming quarter. Technology giant has limited and reduced store hours in China, while its suppliers' factories remain closed more than expected. Earlier this week, Facebook became the first big US firm to tell staff to avoid traveling to China. Social media giant it was acting out of abundance of caution to protect its employees. Toyota said on Wednesday that its production plants in China will stay closed until 9 February in response to the coronavirus. The Japanese car maker said the closures were aligned with transport lockdowns imposed by China's authorities and as the company assesses the supply chain. Toyota has planned northern city of Tianjin and southern province of Guangdong. Foreign nationals have been evacuated to the central China city of Wuhan, the epicenter outbreak. Left the city with Japanese and US citizens, while the European Commission said that it would help repatriate European nationals after a request from France. At the same time, companies in China advised staff to work from home in an attempt to slow the spread of the deadly virus. These are also offering workers longer holiday, as well as telling employees returning from most affected areas to away from work. So many encounters this time. I am Salsabila Khairunnisa. See you at the next news program on Monday at 9 a.m. Bye-bye!